Greetings from Suman, and I hope you all are doing well. And today is a very special day. Today we are celebrating, the world is celebrating 9th International Day for Yoga. It is dedicated to yoga. And thanks to our Honorable Prime Minister Ji, who has made a great efforts to ensure that this day, 23rd June, is declared as an International Yoga Day. So thanks to him. And the theme of this year is Vasudevai Kutumbakam, one earth, one family. It seems the world has realized that yoga is connecting them as one. Yoga is invaluable gift and it is part of our ancient Indian tradition. Yoga has emerged as one of the main, trusted means to boost health, wellness, and mental well-being. And the word yoga is derived from the word Sanskrit, which is called yuj, which means to unite, to yog, to make one. So it's a wonderful meaning of yoga, and it helps body and mind to become one and ensures the well-being and balance of the life. So today, I have come with a very beautiful personality and my friend whom I met in my journey. And I was quite inspired seeing her. I call her Santur mom because she's always glowing, always, amazingly, she's reflecting the beauty of joy and positivity. And how she has, adapted yoga in her life during her diagnosis and like what benefits she got out of it, she's going to share with us. So today I am going to introduce Miss Anuradha Matta. Anuradha ji, welcome. She's from Gurgaon and she's a social worker, businesswoman, and also she motivates a lot of cancer patients around through her life and through her fitness journey. So Anuradha ji, welcome.
Thank you so much, Suman.
So as we know that today is, the world is celebrating International Yoga Day, and your life is very much involved. You're quite passionate about it. So before we get into your yoga journey, I would like to understand that how was your life before you were diagnosed with cancer?
I used to have a very sort of unhealthy life, and it was like before cancer, I was like suffering from one of the disease, which is a Behçet syndrome. It is an autoimmune disease. So basically, in that you have ulcerations in mouth and skin problem also you have in that. So it has no treatment. I was on and off on steroids for last 12 years. So uh, life was like going on because I was continuously on medicines, and this was only.
So like when you were diagnosed with the cancer, how you handled it? Like what helped you to, deal with that, diagnosis?
I was when I was diagnosed, I was having ulcers in my mouth. So I thought it is a part of Behçet syndrome. And I just had a small cyst which I could feel on my left side of the breast. So I just took it very lightly. But it is a blessing in disguise. Like my son was in onco department. So we went for the mammography, and in mammography, something came. It was like had to be we had to go for the other test. We had to go for the PET scan and biopsy. And in biopsy, it came clear that I am having cancer. But the best part was this, that when my treatment started, I was not at all scared because by the grace of God, my son was with me. So this was a blessing. And the other thing which doctors told me was that I will be affected by the chemo medicine for my treatment of Behçet's also. So because Behçet's is such a problem in which is very irritating. You cannot eat anything. You cannot eat solid food. So I was like almost on a liquid type of diet for last 12 years. So the treatment started, and as soon as the treatment started, doctors told me that I have to be very particular about my diet because I'm a thalassemia minor also. So I had to go for the they used to give me the blood also, but it was just for the two chemos. After that, I improved my diet. Then I started uh, reading lot of things on internet because I'm not a very good person in reading, but that time because of being scared or because of seeing the things that what all things can affect me, then there was like there is a guy I met through internet, Ronak Gajjar. I started attending his classes. Then while attending his classes, I came to know that pranayam affects a lot. अगर आप कुछ भी ना हो, आप सिर्फ प्राणायाम ही करो तो इट अफेक्ट्स अ लॉट. तो आपकी बॉडी में वो बहुत ज्यादा अफेक्ट करता है इन लॉट ऑफ वेज. Then slowly and slowly, by the time after 6 months of my treatment, within the treatment, I started doing practicing pranayam because that time your body is not so great that you can do asanas and all because there is a weakness in the body that time. So I started doing pranayam, small asanas, and with those, I think that I started getting energies, and then there was no need for the blood transfusion in my body, and I used to remain active, and this is all. So I think yoga plays a very important role, not only in cancer treatment but in all over body and soul. It is for body and soul. It helps.
Sorry, I would like to ask, sorry, I was muted. Uh, I would like to ask, Anuji, as you said that slowly you started with pranayam and during as you're a breast cancer survivor, right? So like when in a breast cancer journey, we go through surgeries and all, and especially lymph nodes. So like how you started, like, was it not difficult for you to use your hand once you started with other asanas and all? Was it difficult for you to, how you managed with your surgery and lymph node surgery to do the exercises?
मुझे लगता है कि सब चीजों में दिमाग का खेल जाता है. When you start something, when you feed in your brain that you have a problem, that start affecting you a lot. जब आप ज्यादा दिमाग पर जोर नहीं दोगे, and when you consider yourself a normal person, so you can do, I think everything is easy. It is not tough because कैंसर ना होने वाले लोग भी नहीं कर सकते कई आसन.
जी.
ऐसा कुछ पता, देयर इज नो डिफरेंशिएट कि ओनली द कैंसर सर्वाइवर और ओनली कैंसर पेशेंट्स नहीं कर सकते, बाकी लोग भी नहीं कर पाते कई बारी. तो जब आप अपने आप को एक नॉर्मल, बिकॉज थ्रू आउट द ट्रीटमेंट मैंने अपने आप को एक नॉर्मल पर्सन ही कंसिडर किया. आई नेवर यूज्ड टू थिंक कि मैं पेशेंट हूँ, क्योंकि जब आप पेशेंट बन जाते हो, यू कीप लाइंग ऑन द बेड और आपको लगता है कि आपके इर्द गिर्द लोग आपको सर्व करें, आके कुछ खाना दें, ये दे, तो तब आपको ज्यादा बीमार फील होते हैं. अदरवाइज आजकल ट्रीटमेंट आजकल इतने अच्छे हो चुके हैं कि लाइक आई डोंट थिंक सो कि इतना कुछ बॉडी पे अफेक्ट जरूर आता है. ऐसा नहीं है कि नहीं आता, लेकिन डाइट एंड विद द एक्सरसाइज यू कैन मेंटेन इट.
Okay. So like
क्वेश्चन बिकॉज़ इट लाइक
आपको सुनाई दे रहा है?
आप इसमें थोड़ा सा वॉइस ब्रेक हो रहा था.
अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा. So during this journey, was it only yoga which kept you motivating कि योगा ही आपका एक पैशन था कि उसके अलावा भी कुछ ऐसी चीजें थी जो आपको काफी सपोर्टिव रही योगा के अलावा?
No, there is a support of family and friend which is very important. When you have a lot of the main thing is you have a support of positive people around you. Main thing is this: when you get good doctors, when you get a good family atmosphere, and when you get the positive people around you, that is the main thing which keeps motivating you. yoga is for body and soul, but the other things are also same important. Because if you are surrounded with the negative people around you, because cancer word is a very like ऐसा word है कि सुनने के साथ ही लोगों को ये फीलिंग आती है कि डेथ. So उसकी वजह से लोग अपनी स्टोरीज क्रिएट करते हैं. They come up with their own stories, they come up with the neighbor stories, friends stories. और स्टोरीज में मैक्सिमम लोग यही डिस्क्राइब करते हैं कि वो मर गया या वो मर गई. So I think कि you should avoid such type of people around you.
Okay. So the negative
तो
environment
like
and
so
toxic
is a
environment.
certain, death is certain, which has to come. Or what everybody has seen, like COVID, many people who were healthy, they also couldn't survive.
Right.
And in cancer, there are so many examples, so many people I have seen who have fourth grade cancer, still they are surviving, still they are doing good. So it all depends on the willpower also, willpower. And yoga में willpower strong करने का there are a lot of pranayams.
Oh, is it?
Which if you do it seriously, and if you
आपको लगता है कि yoga helps to even overcome the stressful situation mentally, emotionally, apart
because
from physical?
it helps in anxiety और depression दूर करने के लिए बहुत सारे आसन है. And लोग ज्यादातर anxiety और depression की वजह ही हर बीमारी को बहुत seriously ले लेते हैं.
Okay, so like yoga does help in such situation as well, you're saying. So as a cancer patient or as per your experience, आप क्या recommend करेंगी दूसरे patients को yoga adopt करने के लिए?
हाँ, not only cancer patients, it is like और कुछ ना करो, हल्के फुल्के जो आसन हैं वो दिखने में बहुत सिंपल लगते हैं, but they help in arthritis problem, joint pain problems. And pranayam, so there are a lot of pranayams. If you just do 4 or 5 pranayams every day, so they help in lot of things. They help in your stomach problems, they help in your all over like cold and cough problem, they help in all the other problems, many of the problems.
So in your journey, आपको ऐसा लगा कि कुछ gaps आपने देखे हो in for this particular kind of community, or while you were going through this journey, any gaps you observed जो आपको लगता है कि ये sort होना चाहिए in someone's journey या as society?
What type of gap?
Gaps like
I cannot hear the question.
अच्छा, like जब आप इस जर्नी से गुजर रहे थे तो क्या आपने कुछ ऐसे लूप होल्स देखे जो आपको लगता है कि कैंसर जर्नी में ये चीज होनी चाहिए या ये फैसिलिटी होनी चाहिए या ये स्टिग्मा है या इशू है जो आपको लगता है दिस शुड बी वर्कड आउट? एनी गैप?
There is still a stigma in society. Many people, when they are diagnosed with this cancer problem, they like hide it from the society. And there are many reasons for this. Because still many people in India, they take it as a taboo. Like अभी भी बहुत डर है कि, and it is like मतलब बहुत हंसी की बात है. I have come across many of one person. I will give you a very small example. One person came at my place for taking a blood sample. So ब्लड सैंपल वाला लड़का एक मुझे बोल रहा था कि मैम मैं कई लोगों के घर जाता हूँ तो मुझे डर लगता है जब मैं सैंपल्स लेता हूँ कि कहीं मुझे ना हो जाए. तो आई वाज लाइक लाफिंग एट हिम कि मतलब कैंसर इज नॉट अ कम्युनिकेबल डिजीज.
infectious disease. Yeah.
इस तरह के लोग अभी भी हैं जिन्हें लगता है कि अरे कहीं उससे मुझको ना हो जाए. मतलब इट इज सो एंड वो अपने दिमाग को, कई लोग अपने दिमाग को सेट कर चुके होते कि ये है बस कि नहीं, they are not ready to even understand. And there are many people who think कि ट्रीटमेंट मत कराओ, ये ऐसे ही ठीक हो जाएगा. So I will suggest people that please, if you get some symptoms in your body, please go for the checkups. Because in early stages it is treatable. And but when you go to third or fourth stage, then it all depends on God. अगर आप नहीं जाओगे, छुपाते रहोगे उस बीमारी को, तो वो बहुत ज्यादा डेंजरस भी हो जाएगी. treatment tough भी हो जाएगा, and of course expensive भी रहेगा, because cancer is not a बहुत छोटी बीमारी नहीं, मतलब बहुत छोटा ट्रीटमेंट नहीं है इसका, इट इज अ वेरी वेरी एक्सपेंसिव ट्रीटमेंट. सो अगर अर्ली डायग्नोस करा जाए तो इट इज क्योरेबल आल्सो एंड इट इज लेस एक्सपेंसिव.
So, how's like your life? Like, what recovery? What difference you see once you like adapted this yoga? आपने क्या changes देखे आपकी recovery journey में जब आपने योगा को adapt किया और आपने मतलब recovery में इसको रोज daily routine में शामिल किया? What benefits you experienced out of it?
How yoga helped? You want to? You mean this? Okay.
जी.
Like one thing is this कि योगा में mainly आप क्या help हो सकती है, when you start doing it, then you can realize कि आप में stamina बढ़ जाता है.
Is it?
The main thing is आपकी immunity strong हो जाती है. Like touch wood, like I during my treatment of cancer, the COVID was there, but I used to do pranayam. I think like it is an example because my son is a doctor. He used to visit the hospital every day. He used to come home also, and my husband is a businessman. He also used to go for the work. He also used to come back every day. But by the grace of God, I was not a prey for corona during those days. So I think that pranayam helped in that. क्योंकि आपका जो इम्यून सिस्टम है वो स्ट्रांग तो होता ही होता है. इसमें तो देयर इज आई नेवर हैड कोल्ड ड्यूरिंग कोविड. आई नेवर हैड कफ ड्यूरिंग कोविड. आई थिंक यही एक चीज होगी बिकॉज अदरवाइज आई यूज्ड टू हैव अ नॉर्मल डाइट. डाइट में भी कुछ ऐसा नहीं था एंड आई यूज्ड टू विजिट हॉस्पिटल आल्सो. सो आई थिंक यही एक चीज है शायद इसी की वजह से मैं बची रही कोविड से.
तो ये जो लिम्फ नोड सर्जरी की वजह से जो हाथ में रिस्ट्रिक्शन होता है, तो जो आप योगा करने लगे तो इसमें क्या आपको काफी बेनिफिट मिला क्या योगा करने से आपके हाथ के मूवमेंट में?
Of course.
It helped you.
Of course, that helps. That helps. When you, I was comfortable within a month because otherwise it is very painful. People, I have seen many people that it is like for 6 months, for a year, it goes on and they have a pain in their arm where they are like, I had a mastectomy. But within a month or so, I was like comfortable with my arms.
Wow. So would you mind showing us some simple asanas before we wind up and like,
Can you see?
Yeah, I can see.
It is when you have to take your arms up, you have to breathe in. And when you have to come down, you have to breathe out.
Okay. Group members, please watch her and you can get inspired.
And while doing the asanas, you have to be very particular about your breathing. It has to be like breathe in.
I can see how comfortably you're able to
and
use
then
your
main
hand.
role is to hold the asanas. You have to hold it for 2 seconds, 3 seconds.
Wow. I can see how comfortably you're using your hands, that too after surgery.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Would you like to give any message to the members and the society outside before we wind up?
It is a message especially to the cancer people who are suffering from cancer that hawa nahi daro mat. Go for the treatment, get your treatment done. And if you have to be very, very like particular about your diet, achhi diet low, protein intake has to be very good. And keep doing pranayam. You can do 3 or 4 pranayams every day. That is not tough. Like you can do Kapalabhati, you can do Nadi Shodhan, and you can do Brahmi. These are the three asanas, and Om chanting. These are the 3, 4 asanas which you can do it while sitting on the bed even. If some patients are like healthy and they cannot sit on the ground, you can sit on there, you can sit on your bed and do it. But you should do it. And this take hardly 10 to 15 minutes to do.
There's a request from the group ki can you show the pranayam pranayam कैसे करते हैं?
I will be starting with the
तो
very first.
आपको जो आपको हेल्प करता है, जिसने आपको हेल्प किया, वो प्राणायाम आप दिखा सकते हैं? Can you show?
One is the Kapalbhati. You have to just sit in Sukhasana, close your eyes, and just inhale, exhale, and then it is you have to breathe out और अपने आप आपका टमी अंदर जाएगा. You have to just breathe out. This is one, and the other is Nadi Shodhan, which is called even Alom Vilom. You have to start with the left, closing your right nostril. You have to breathe very slowly. आपने एक लेफ्ट वाले नॉस्ट्रल से like when you count 4, so you can hold for 2 seconds and then you should exhale 8. This is the ratio which has to be done. अगर 8 नहीं हो सकता तो at least it should be 4, but it should not be less than 4. And then there is an Om chanting. Om chanting personally has affected me a lot. Om chanting is Om का जो word है, it has to be break in 3 parts. A, O, M.
आप दिखा सकते हो क्या? Are you comfortable to show it? Are you comfortable to show it? आप दिखा सकते हो?
No issue. You have to take a long breath. हर आसन के बाद आप कम से कम 8-6 बारी breathing exercise करनी है. It has to be very lightly. You have to breathe in. You have to breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out.
वाओ, मैं आपकी उसकी आवाज में खो गई थी थोड़ा सा. वो इतना सूदिंग रहता है ना, इट्स सो स्पिरिचुअल, यू कनेक्ट टू दैट थिंग, राइट? या तो मैं उसी रेल में, स्पिरिचुअल रेल में थोड़ा चली गई थी. या सो दैट इज व्हाट लाइक थैंक यू सो मच फॉर शेयरिंग योर एक्सपीरियंस. और आपसे एक चीज और मुझे पूछनी थी, इज देयर शुड बी अ पर्टिकुलर टाइम, ये खाने के पहले, खाने के बाद, या कौन से टाइमिंग सही रहते हैं योगा करने के लिए?
Basically, it is early morning without having anything. But if you don't have time in the morning, if you want to practice in the evening, then there should be a gap of at least 3 hours before doing. Because आप कोई भी आसन या कोई भी exercise, whatever you do, there should be a gap of 3 hours so that you can do it more comfortably.
Oh, so like there should be a gap. And like मतलब खाने का आप बोल रहे हो, खाने का गैप बोल रहे हो आप, राइट? कि टाइमिंग्स?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Anything else?
और आधा 1 घंटे तक करने के बाद भी you should not eat anything.
Okay. और like anything else you would like to say regarding yoga or exercise, or as per, your journey before we wind up?
International, today is an International Yoga Day, but I think everybody should consider every day as a yoga day and do it at least for half an hour. You should give to your body. Walk karo, yoga karo, pranayam karo, but do something for the body every day.
Okay. So thank you so much, Anuradha ji, for coming forward. I know you were very busy. You had lot of things going around, but still you took out time and you came forward and shared your journey with us. You shared how yoga changed your life, how it was an add-on therapy for you to boost your recovery and, make you the way you are today. And thank you so much for being willing to inspire to the cancer community through your life and helping many cancer patients by helping them to be, adopt this yoga thing. So thank you so much for being here. So friends,
Thank you so much.
yeah, Hanji. So friends, as आपने देखा, you just heard on your own that how yoga helped as an add-on therapy. So we are not saying here that yoga is the cure for the cancer, but we are saying that yoga can really give you a lot of add-on boost in your, emotional wellness, in your mental wellness, and also your physical, immunity can be helped a lot when you go through this journey. And not only as a cancer patient, but everyone should adopt yoga in their daily life. So thank you, Anuradha ji, for sharing your word of wisdom, your experience, and doing all those simple yoga asanas whom we can adopt, even when we are going through this difficult journey. This kind of poses are very simple to begin with. So thank you for motivating us for that. So before we finish Onco Congress, I would like to, finish with a very beautiful lines about yoga in our one of the most famous Sanskrit shlok. It is mentioned. So before we finish, I would like to share that with you guys. Just give me a moment. I'll just share. क्योंकि वो संस्कृत में इसलिए मुझे देखना पड़ेगा जी धैर्य यस्य पिता क्षमा च जननी शांति निशिर गेहिनी सत्य सुनुरय दया च भगनी भ्राता मनः संयमः शय्या भूमितलं दिशोतपि वसनः ज्ञानामृत भोजन एते यस् कुडिमिनी वद सखे कस्मात् Bhava Yogina. It means that by regularly practicing yoga, a person can imbibe some very good qualities like courage, which protects like a father. Such a beautiful meaning of this shlok. So it gives you courage and which protects you like a father. Forgiveness as possessed by a mother. So it's a very beautiful shloka on yoga. And a mental peace which becomes a permanent friend through regular practice of yoga. Truth becomes our child, mercy our sister, self-control our brother, the earth becomes our bed, and knowledge states satisfy our hunger. Such a beautiful meaning. So as we celebrate yoga, and as Anuradha ji said, let's make it lifestyle in a daily life, be it simple, adapting the simple activities, be it breathing, be it meditation, or simple poses of, but let's adapt this, and as it's a gift to us being an Indian from our Asian culture, let's take it ahead. Let's spread awareness, and as this has become a great revolution now around the world, let's make the entire world, one, as the theme says, Vasudevai Kutumbakam. So I'll keep coming with various inspiring stories like Anuradha ji and various experts. And we are really looking forward for great connection, association, and interaction in this group. We are looking forward for your ideas and the kind of the support you're looking forward for. Please feel free to get in touch with us and share your ideas. And I'm really looking forward to meet our members who are part of this group soon in person and have a casual meet and interaction. तो बहुत जल्दी अनुराधा जी हम लोग मिलेंगे मे बी गुड़गांव में आकर as a group survivors of group of survivors and warriors. So thank you so much for being here. And friends, this is group is supported by Livlong. Livlong is a health and wellness platform which is there to assist you in your emotional journey, in your physical treatment journey, and also in your psychological journey. We have various experts, and please feel free to get in touch with us if you need any direction to get connected to any of these experts. So thank you so much for being here, and look forward to meet you next. Bye, Anuradha ji. Thank you for being here.